I think moving forward, this is a matter that we need to discuss even as we go to the committee of the whole house, so that it is very clear who does what when it comes to regulation. Because SACCOs are just a category of cooperatives. Mr. Speaker, when we talk about intergovernmental relations, cooperative relations, where they are seeking to create a forum which will be headed by the Office of Commissioner of Cooperative, and we'll have all the 47 county directors of cooperative, among other people. I think that is a very good forum of ensuring that we have constant and sustainable engagement and consultation and dispute management, and that will help this country to manage the cooperative movement better. Mr. Speaker, this bill also provides a very good framework for promoting good governance and ethical conduct in cooperative. And this is one of the measures to try and deal with the challenges that we have seen in cooperative movement, challenges to do with looting, stealing, and corruption. But most importantly, this bill seeks to have a framework that is going to ensure that we have a sustainable and competitive cooperative sector in this country, which we have been lacking over the years. Mr. Speaker, it also provides a clear framework on how primary, secondary, and even federation, cooperative federations and apex cooperatives are going to interlink with each other, where the primary cooperative has a minimum of 20 members, and the secondary has 5 members minimum who are from the primary cooperative, and a federation has at least 2 secondary cooperative, and then we have the apex. That kind of structuring is important because you saw Cusco was even competing with the ordinary cooperatives in their function. But I'm happy now the new CS for cooperative has come out very clearly to say their role will be limited to advisory, training, capacity building, and such, which should have been the case from the beginning. Mr. Speaker, one important thing that cooperative can contribute to this economy is in addressing the housing problem. Mr. Speaker, our government has a housing plan which has ended up charging us on our payslip, the housing levy, which many of us are not happy with. But how I wish the government could put more effort in promoting housing cooperatives so that people can invest with the purpose of borrowing to build or to own a house. The scenario that we have now, Mr. Speaker, of being deducted money, which you don't know when you will own a house, it is a challenge. Let us develop housing cooperatives and empower them. Even the money that we are deducted from our payslip, let it go to the housing cooperative. Let it go and be managed there so that when I want a house, I will go there and borrow using the money that has been deducted from me and own a house. Because the cooperative movement is contributing about 500,000 houses a year, Mr. Speaker, which is 25% of our requirement for housing. Why can the government invest in this housing cooperative? And maybe when this bill becomes law, I think it is a matter they need to reflect on it so that we have investment in housing cooperative. The money that is being deducted from salaried Kenyans will now be directed to housing cooperative so that people can access the money. Because right now, Mr. Speaker, we do not know how we are going to access our money. It's a tax. let it be a fund which can be funded through cooperatives, and the people can recoup back their money and participate in economic development. Mr. Speaker, I want to join my colleague, Honorable Boni Khalwale, to say that the new CS for cooperative is doing a wonderful job. This is sector had been forgotten, but I see the kind of energy, the kind of hard work, the kind of attention from CS Oparanya is unmeasured. And these are the kind of cabinet secretaries we need in this country, Mr. Speaker. We need cabinet secretaries who will come to Parliament, answer questions properly, and go back to the office and deliver. Mr. Speaker, sometimes I even wonder why we call cabinet secretary here and they come here, they answer our questions, we give feedback, and we will never see any change happening. Mr. Speaker, I know we are talking about cooperatives, but the cabinet secretary for labor was in this house, Mr. Speaker. And I raised an issue about a lady who had been killed in Saudi Arabia. Mr. Speaker, the cabinet secretary promised this house that he will give an answer in 1 week. It is now 2 months. Mr. Speaker, I have written a letter to you. I have not received any feedback. Meanwhile, the family of this deceased person is suffering. We want cabinet secretaries who will deliver like Oparanya, Mr. Speaker, who will deliver like Mbadi and others. And that's why us as a party, when we say we have taken our experts to the government, we can see our experts are working, led by Oparanya and Mbadi and the others. So we want to see our cabinet secretary delivering in their respective dockets so that the country can move forward in a better way. Mr. Speaker, with those very many remarks, I want to say that I have also seen an amendment which is saying that directors of cooperatives will be allowed to vie for only 2 terms. Mr. Speaker, I have seen contestation about that provision, where some people are saying that that provision should not be allowed because it is democracy, let people vie as many times as they wish. I think it's important that we have a term limit in the cooperative movement so that we don't have a scenario where one person has been a director of a cooperative. When I was in the university, he was a director of a cooperative. When I came to work and I became a member of that cooperative, I found a guy there. When I went into business, he was still there. When I became an MP, he was still there. I'm now a senator, the guy is still there. 30 years, Mr. Speaker. I'm not going to mention names, but if you walk around here, cooperative around this parliamentary presence, you can find out how long some of those directors have been there. Many years, Mr. Speaker. They should borrow a leave from us in Pakoso and Bunge Sako. We keep changing them after 1 or 2 terms. So the issue of a term limit is important. I know there is a lot of resistance, but I think it's important that we have a term limit so that we don't have a scenario where people are in office for life. So that we can have freshness, we can have new ideas injected into the cooperative movement. Mr. Speaker, with those few remarks, I support this bill.
Thank you, Senator. Senator Mugeni. Eric.